Greetings, welcome to Laramie Middle School. I'm Kevin O'Day, Laramie Middle School Principal. I'm attempting to put together a series of videos that would share information with families and students that we would normally share in a large group at 6th grade orientation. Due to social distancing requirements, 6th grade orientation is going to look a bit different this year, so I'm going to try to share this information this way so we still are able to communicate effectively and have a great start to the school year. I'm out in front of our school right now in an area that we commonly refer to as Circle Drive, out here by our flagpole. This is a great spot to drop your student off in the morning if they are not riding the bus, and you can just go right back out to 22nd Street. Let's head in the building and see what else we have in store. I actually didn't make it inside. I came out back to the bus lane by our modulars. This is where the school buses pick up and drop off students every day. In our modular classrooms that you can see here, we have world language, 7th grade English, and some study hall classes. So students, when they're dropped off from the bus, or if you choose to drop off in our back parking lot, just head right this way through these doors and they'll be inside. This is also our outdoor campus where we have tennis courts, basketball courts, 9 square, and a place where students can be during lunch if they'd like some outside time. So now let's head inside and look at some of the interior spaces of Laramie Middle School. All right, I am in the red tile area, the foyer of Laramie Middle School. I came in that door right there from the bus loop. Off to my right, we have one set of student bathrooms that students can use throughout the day. And then we're right here by the front doors coming off of Circle Drive. I'm walking towards the attendance office. If you need to pick up your student, check them out, or if they come late, this is where they'll check in. You can buzz in through our secure entry, and then the attendance administrative assistant will give you some instructions on how to proceed next. Also located in the attendance office are our assistant principals and activities directors' offices. So if you have any questions related to activities, you would be directed to the attendance office. I'm moving into the cafeteria. Off to my right is the choir room, another entrance, and then we have the orchestra and band rooms are all off of the cafeteria. All classrooms that are in the tiled area of the school have rooms numbers that start with 200. We are unsure of how we're going to be setting up the cafeteria exactly this fall. We're working on that right now, but we will set up the cafeteria to maintain social distancing so students can eat lunch safely. There will be no microwaves available for students to use in the cafeteria this year due to health requirements related to COVID-19, and we will probably be utilizing multiple spaces for lunch again to ensure that social distancing. I took a right out of the tiled area, the red tiled area by the front doors, and came down to the main office. In the main office, you will find three of our administrative assistants who really keep our school running. Mrs. Clay is down here, Mrs. Yost, and Mrs. Hanson Romero. Mrs. Clay is your primary contact for questions related to activities. Mrs. Yost is our registrar, so if you have questions about registration or other things related to enrollment, she would be your first point of contact. And Mrs. Hanson Romero is the primary assistant to the principal, so if you were looking to talk to me or set up a meeting with me, you would talk to Mrs. Hanson Romero. Also located in the main office is our school nurse. Mrs. O'Brien is our school nurse, and if students have any medications that they need to take during the day or they're not feeling well, this is where they would come. We'll certainly be putting in a lot of procedures in place to maintain social distancing in the nurse's office as well, especially if a student is suspected of having COVID-19, so that we can reduce the spread. Again, being safe, being respectful, and being responsible. Hello again, I just came into Mrs. Creasel's science classroom. Mrs. Creasel is one of the 2 6th grade science teachers. Mrs. Phillips is the other one. You'll notice as we walk into Mrs. Creasel's classroom, you'll see a hand sanitizing dispenser. Students and staff will need to use hand sanitizer every time they enter and exit a classroom. As we head out into the hallways, you'll see a bunch of lockers. This year we will not be using lockers to help increase social distancing. Students will need to take their belongings with them from class to class in a backpack. Students are also permitted to carry a water bottle as long as it's not glass, and the water bottle fillers on our water fountains will be available, but the drinking portion of the water fountains will be closed off due to health requirements. So if students need water throughout the day, they will need to bring a refillable water bottle. We will also be placing markings on the floor of our hallways to promote social distancing. Students will walk single file on the right-hand side and try to maintain 6-foot spacing. We will actually be installing traffic circles in 2 of the main intersections of our hallways to again promote social distancing. The middle school is organized mostly by subject areas. I just passed Mrs. Carver's language arts classroom. Mrs. Connor teaches language arts and math in her classroom's down here on the corner. And I'm heading down a hallway where the 6th grade math classrooms are located. This is also what we commonly refer to as the 6th grade bathrooms. They're another set of restrooms that students can use throughout the day, between classes or with the pass from class. Oh, hello Scouts. I'm now in the conversation pit of our media center or our library. The library, of course, is a great place to check out books for pleasure reading or for class, to look for other resources to support you in your learning. It is also where you will check out your Chromebook for our new one-to-one initiative. All students will be assigned a Chromebook that they will take home with them every day. They need to charge it each night and bring it back fully charged every day. Students should not bring their chargers to school, and they will need to take their Chromebook to every class. If for some reason the student's Chromebook is in need of repair or they forget it, we will have a few Chromebooks available for our loaner program that will need to be checked in and out from the library or the media center every day. The library is open to students before and after school. Remember, after school though, you need to get on your bus or get out, so before school is a better time to go to the library, and at time to time classes come to the library as well. In the library you'll find Mrs. Collins and Mrs. Owens, and they'll be glad to help you with everything you need related to the library. Well, hello Scouts. You'll notice I'm wearing safety glasses now because I'm in the industrial arts classrooms. I'm in the wood shop specifically. We also have a metal shop and a drafting lab as part of our industrial arts classes taught by Mr. Brenneman and Mr. Miller. Still got it. Speaking of safety equipment, Scouts, I'm not wearing a mask or a face covering today because I'm the only one in the building. However, when school is in session, all staff and students will be expected to wear a mask or face covering at all times to help prevent the spread of COVID-19 and keep each other safe. I understand that that may be uncomfortable or burdensome at times, but if you think about our community core values of be safe, be respectful, be responsible, wearing a mask or a face covering helps keep you safe and those around you safe and the people at home safe, as well as it's the responsible thing to do, and it's showing respect for your teachers, your classmates, and your families by doing everything we can to minimize the spread of COVID-19 in our community. Still got it. I'm in the main gym now, which is currently being set up for volleyball practice. We have two gyms here at the middle school, the big gym and the small gym, as well as a weight room that are used for sports, club activities, and certainly for our physical education classes. Normally students are assigned a PE locker to store their things in for physical education. However, this year, due to social distancing requirements, we will not be using the locker rooms, and students will not be changing out for PE. So you will not have a PE locker. Well, Scouts, we've seen most of the main areas of the school now, and I hope this video will help you become more acclimated to what is located in different parts of the building, and families will be able to understand and see that as well, since we can't do some of our traditional parts of 6th grade orientation, and also our back to school night process will be a lot different this year. But again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We're so excited to have you joining us at Laramie Middle School and becoming part of the Scout community. It's going to be a great year as long as we continue to work together to be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.